All day on this World Mental Health Day, we are digging into the ways the mental health crisis is affecting children, teenagers, and young adults, and we're also digging into the solutions.
And many of our young people will tell us they suffer from anxiety, and climate change can compound their fears about an uncertain future. But as WBZ's Breana shows us, teenagers we spoke with found that there is mental strength in numbers and action.
These are our oldest trees, right here, these maples.
A forest escape.
Got some turkeys over here.
Twice a week, a group of teenagers meet here at Mass Audubon's Boston Nature Center in Mattapan to embrace nature, discuss climate change, and figure out how they can help.
My biggest fear, I think, is not necessarily that it's going to happen, but more just that we aren't going to try and at least stop it from happening.
Extreme drought, intense rain, tornadoes, wildfires. Uncertainty over the planet's future is creating a generation filled with anxiety about what lies ahead.
Sea levels rising, people won't have places to live. It just affects so much.
According to a recent Hickman Global Youth Survey, many teenagers around the world have a very grim outlook on the future. Nearly 40% were hesitant to have children. More than 3/4 of those surveyed say the future is frightening, and more than 80% believe people have failed to take care of the planet. Psychologists say the road to adulthood is now filled with potholes.
In adolescence and thinking about, what do I want to be when I grow up? What do I want my life to look like? A lot of adolescents are thinking, I don't know whether there will be a future.
And Sarah Schwartz of Suffolk University says the situation gets even worse when teens feel helpless to do anything about it.
This combination of not just saying, yes, climate change is real and this is scary, but feeling like, and no one's doing anything about it. I think that leads to much more of the sense of fear and powerlessness.
But teens we spoke to are ready to take action.
I think just even starting the conversation of like, oh, this is going on, what are we gonna do, is a way to help cope, because I'm not the only one going through these fears.
You can tell by the kind of like the lobe shape. That's garlic mustard. Should be okay.
Stephen Lynn is a teacher and a naturalist who works at Mass Audubon and with Boston schools. Lynn says the hope lies in the faces he sees every day.
Young people have something that we don't have. They have a lot more creativity and a lot more empathy, and that's why the young folks are so important. Oh, there it is, yeah.
And this 67-acre sanctuary may be the key to inspiring and freeing those minds.
Well, this place is thriving. This place is surviving in the middle of all this, craziness. So, who knows? Maybe there's hope for the rest of the world there too.
And Professor Schwartz says having these teenagers meeting together is exactly what they need. Activism and validation of their fears by parents can go a long way to ease climate anxiety. Breana, WBZ News.